does that all the time. She starts it and she fucking walks away, and then I never know, and then I just start recording. Okay, well, welcome to another episode of Uncomfortable. I actually don't know what episode this is. Give me a second. Okay, this is episode 16. Okay, episode 16 of Uncomfortable. We're back. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is my guest. So introduce yourself. Let them know why you're here. She's a little shy. She's nervous, guys. Right?
A little. Hi, guys. My name is Awa. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, tell them what you do. Like, any like passions, hobbies. Like, what's up? Put us on.
Nah. Let's just get to the next one.
Yo, you have to understand. It's an insider.
I'm dead.
Let's go to the next one.
Hi. Now let me stop. So right now, I don't know. I'm just trying to like really figure out what to do in life. I'm trying to really figure out what I'm gonna be happy waking up to do every morning.
Oh, wow.
As far as you know, period.
Right,
like I just want to know what I want to do. I know I like helping people,
okay.
love helping people, and I just love being useful and just I don't know, but I don't know what the fuck. I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a fucking broadcast journalist.
Okay.
A radio personality. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a model. I'm just all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing anything to achieve either.
I felt that. I feel like I used to be the same way. You kind of just put all your eggs in too many baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have so many things you want to try, so many passions. And it's sometimes you just gotta, focus on one.
Yeah.
And then once you get that one down pat, you divide yourself into the others. Because now you have the time and you've gotten to one so you can get to the other.
That's a fact. That's funny that you say that. We're getting mad off topic, but I just want to say this real quick. I read something today called the 5 out of 25 rule.
Okay.
And basically you write down 25 things that you want to do with your life.
Okay.
And then 25 things that you want to accomplish, period.
Okay.
Right? And you just focus on the 5 and just cross the rest of those out. Just the top 5. Just do those top 5 and don't worry about any of the other ones. And just go from there. Once you achieve that, then you go to the next spot.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay. Yeah.
That's how. Because if you focus on all of them, it's just too much.
Too much, yeah. Too much.
At least, whatever.
Yes. But, okay.
Yeah.
So back to episode 16. Now that we got it right. I'm not even gonna say what this episode's about. I'm just gonna ask her the question, and you guys will put 2 and 2. They'll put 2 and 2.
I guess.
Okay.
So wait, what you gonna title it?
Like a virgin, touch for the very first time. First of all, that song is really fire. That's Madonna, right? She did her shit.
I don't even know.
You gotta listen to Madonna. Okay, so I'll just ask you. First of all, how old are you?
I just turned 24 years old.
Just turned 24.
On June 29th.
Okay.
Cancer gang. No vibes.
Cancer gang.
Yep.
No the vibes. Cancers are cool. I fuck with cancers. We all flow.
That's a fact.
Pisces, Cancer.
That's a fact.
Okay, 24. And what has stopped you from losing your virginity?
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay,
so it's nothing really stopping me.
Okay.
Per se, because niggas is out here. You feel me?
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
It's nothing really stopping me. It's just I don't want to regret it. I don't want to regret it. I want to with the person, just the timing, everything. I just don't want to and I know that it some people don't have an emotional attachment when they have sex or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm sure for someone who's never experienced that type of connection with somebody, it's gonna maybe grow feelings or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be emotional. I
don't want to grow an attachment to someone who's not even on that type of time. It's just it was one and done, and for me that's first time.
Right.
What the fuck?
You want to make sure you're sure about that.
Exactly. I don't want to regret it. Before I used to be oh, I'm waiting for Mr. Right. And I'm not gonna wait. Now I want to wait till I'm married or whatever. But at this point, I just feel like I just need to not regret it.
Yeah,
like,
that's like your top, like,
like
number one.
Top number one, because I feel like if I don't regret it, then that means I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
or
that
like,
means
you know, like I didn't.
You was comfortable.
Like
everything went the way you.
Like, I'm not gonna say I want to love it, because obviously I don't know like
how it's gonna go, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like a fairy tale type of shit.
I guess.
Like, I want it to be perfect.
I guess. I just want to say, like, when I said like what's stopping you, I don't think that. I'm not trying to ask her, like, why haven't you done it yet? I totally understand and respect her decision, even though it doesn't matter what I fucking think, because you're your own person. But I'm just saying, like, I think that it's actually, like, it's, like, kind of, like, it's shocking when you hear it, but it's kind of, like, also, like, amazing, because it's just, like, you're not, like, pressured by society, and society is so focused on sex. You know, like, that's just something that sex sells. Sex is in the air. Everything is sex, literally. Like,
that's a fact.
You know, so it's just like you not being influenced by that, although it's all around you. Because I'm sure your friends have had sex. I'm sure you know a lot of people that have had sex. You know, and it's like it's all around you, and you can listen to people's experiences, but you still choose not to. And I just think that's pretty like amazing. Like, it's just like I'm doing me. Like, I'm not even like pressured by society. I'm just not influenced. All that stuff. I feel like not everybody. Gets that when they lose their virginity, especially some people who lose their virginity very young. I feel like it's very influenced by society, very influenced by what they see.
That's
interesting that you say that. And you said regret. Like, I think that's something, you know, a lot of people regret it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, like little shit in my life I would just be regretting. Like, it just,
yeah.
So I'm like, that is a big step.
Okay.
So let me just wait. And it hasn't really, like,
and have you've talked to men, obviously. Like, I know that.
Yeah, and I always let them know up front. And, like, I've been pressured a lot.
I'm sure.
And I feel like there's a lot of niggas out, well, let me just say a lot of guys.
Right.
I'm not gonna say niggas. A lot of guys out there that feel like they feel like I owe them my virginity. And it's like,
because you was just talking to them, you was fucking with them, they feel like you have to give it up, right?
Exactly. Like, no, sir, I don't. Sure. Like, how long has it been? Like,
right.
Like, it's not even a matter of quantity. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the quality, like, where it's not there. Like, you want me to just give it to you? Like, there's a lot of girls out here who will just give it to you. Like, just go to them. Like, why
just go to them.
Like, leave my shit alone, bro. Because I'm still trying to, like,
figure out,
exactly, like, I don't like that pressure and shit. That's why I tell them off rip, like, and if you're gonna do that, bro, like, just go. Yeah. Like, there's no reason why you're here. Like, if that's all it's gonna be.
And
about.
have you talked to guys that will be like, oh, okay, that's like, I don't care, like.
That's a fact. I have, yeah. But one guy in particular, whatever, he was, I don't care about that shit. Yeah, da da da. First time we like got in a like heated makeout session, it was like.
He's trying to like,
and I'm like, wait.
He's like, I told you.
Exactly. And then he's like getting fake tight or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna explain all the details or whatever, but like was like, whoa, but like,
respect my decision.
Exactly.
I
said no.
I said no is no. Yeah.
And he would really be tight, and I'm just like, I really that was the most toxic
shit ever.
Yeah. Toxic shit ever. This nigga said to me one day, oh, make sure you lose your he said, don't die a virgin or some shit like that. Make sure you lose it before you die. Or some shit. So something about heaven. Or some shit like that. Like, that heaven shit is not true, or some shit about virgins.
Virgins going to heaven, yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, what? You're a sick ass fuck.
Like, that's what you came up with? Like, that's so bro. And this is just disturbing. Like, I don't know. I feel like guys are also, like, I don't know, like.
There's just so many of them that feel like it's theirs, and it's like, I should give it to you because you did what? Because why?
Damn, my headphones are slipping off my baldy. I'm sorry, guys. I got a haircut. You know what I'm saying? So I have no hair now. So it's a little.
It looks really nice, by the way.
Thank you.
And I want to applaud your bravery.
Oh, thanks.
Because that's bold. Like, you know, like.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels very liberating to cut your hair, I feel like, personally. That really, like, changed my perspective on beauty and femininity. I have to see. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, femininity. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That really changed my perspective on that, because I just felt like we really don't need hair, and I guess we attach hair to beauty.
That's a fact.
And that would let me know that, like, you really don't need hair to be beautiful. Like,
that's a fact. You don't.
Yeah. So that was that. But yeah.
I mean, it's still a hairstyle, though.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's still something. It's still hair there.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I was bald. Like,
yeah, even if you was like clean, but it's still a style.
Yeah, like that's still a style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I lost my virginity when I was 19. And then like a month later I turned 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was weird, okay, because I basically kind of like set up losing my virginity, and that's kind of like
oh yeah, I think we talked about this.
Yes, and I was kind of just like over it. Like I was just like, I just want to experience sex. Like I just want to see what it's about. Like I'm 19, like all right, like I'm mad old, like not
that old.
Yeah, and that's not even old, right?
Yeah.
Like, but I guess at that age, like everybody was having sex, and it's just like that. I just wanted to do it, like, you know, which like looking back, I'm like, bro, you should have just waited. Like,
I don't. Do you regret it?
I don't regret it because I feel like still the way I did it, I probably would still go away about it because I feel like I'm also somebody who could get like emotionally attached to people sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I felt like I wanted to lose to somebody who I didn't like, like at all.
I'm dead.
Like, didn't like at all, and that's crazy.
That's crazy as
But I wanted to lose to somebody that I didn't like, but I trusted and I knew. So,
oh my God! But isn't it supposed to be like intimate? And
I know, but it's just like I knew him for so long. Like I basically knew him since like the 6th grade, and at this time I was 19. So it's like, hey, like, and I knew he like, I
want to take my virginity,
right? And I knew he like kind of thought I was attractive, like, cause like I don't know, I just got that vibe.
Yeah.
So just like,
you could pick that up,
right?
For sure.
And I was dealing with somebody at the time that I really, really liked, and I had already tried like to have sex with them, and it hurt, and I was like, oh no, I don't get it. Like, and then like you know, like fast forward, I lose my virginity. I remember I told him I lost my virginity, and
the guy that you tried with?
No, the guy that I tried with and I really liked. Like we had been on and off for mad long, but we never really like were anything. But like we talked, we did things, but like we never really were nothing, and we didn't really like establish anything. But we were teenagers, like we were like 16, like 17, like whatever. And then like I told him I lost my virginity, and I remember the words he said. He said, "You're a hoe ass bitch." That's what he said.
What?
Yep. He said, "You're a hoe ass bitch," because I didn't lose my virginity to him. He was
not
tight.
a hoe ass bitch though.
Yes, he was tight that I didn't lose my virginity. He was like, "You're a hoe ass bitch. Like, why would you do that?" I'm like, this is going back to you saying people feel like they owe it. Like, just because I was fucking with you for that long, I should have had sex with you. Like, I didn't want to, so now I'm a hoe ass bitch. Like, hoe ass, ASS bitch, not hoe ass bitch, hoe ass bitch. Ridiculous. So,
nah, I don't know. That got it. Cause like, what the fuck?
Listen, but I feel like I lost my virginity not as at the same age as you, but like still later in life, and I felt like I was. And that's not pressured, but I guess like I just felt like I just wanted to get it over it. Yeah, I rushed it. Yeah, I really feel like I could have waited. I feel like there would have been nothing wrong for the way they waited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even like to talk about it. But like tell people unless like I'm asked or something, or like a conversation comes up where I can't even participate because you
talking about an experience.
Like can't even comment on this right now, like. But I don't like to even talk about it because a lot of people don't believe you. Or number 2 is just like it's like why even mention it? It's like at this point it's just there. Yeah. Like, it's just there. Yeah. I haven't really... Well, there's this one guy I'm talking to right now that, like, he, like, does not push me at all. Like, at all.
That's amazing.
And I don't know if that's going to come, like, the pushing. But so far, it has not been that. And I'm, like, so appreciative of that.
Yeah.
Because it's so annoying to be just pressured all the time. And it's like,
I'm sure.
Not even by words, just by actions. Like, you're pushing it all the time. Like, you know, like, you know what I mean?
You
like,
don't have to do that. Like, take an extra fill, do an extra step like, that you know is going to lead to, you're trying to lead to something else.
Like, bro, chill. And I'm not even trying to give you blue balls right now. So just stop. Like,
I felt that.
And it just, that's why I don't even be caring to fuck with guys. Like, I don't be caring.
I felt you.
I don't.
I'm just over at this point.
I really am, because it's just like all about sex all the time.
Yeah.
And like a couple conversations that I've had lately with guys, I just feel like
that's the first thing they mention.
Like as far as like actions, like I know, like, oh, you trying to get a telly, like, what are we doing in the telly, sir? That we can't do outside.
I always say that. Like, what is like? Why we have to go to the telly though? Like,
it's always the fucking hotel.
And it'll be like summertime. Like, we out to the telly. It's nice outside.
Like, bro, we out.
Like, why can't we go to the park?
Like, let's take a walk or something. Like, no, you want to go to the cut or some shit. Like, bro, it's not happening. And I just feel like it's so fucking annoying. Like, are you that fucking desperate?
Desperate, yeah.
Do you need it that bad? Like, do you need it that bad?
Do you? Do you? Do you need
like,
it that bad?
It's annoying, but. And
do you ever feel like your friends are like pressuring you too? Like, do they say anything about it?
No, my friends don't at all. Like, it used to be like, bitch, pop that pussy already, like, you know, like, play around.
Yeah, like, give it up already, like.
Yeah, but it's never like.
Yeah.
To be honest, I really don't have friends like that, honestly.
Oh,
but no. No, I'm not saying it like that, but just like I don't have like that many people around me that would,
that would do that to you. Okay, yeah.
Like, nah. No. And mostly like family, they're definitely not pressuring me.
Okay.
So.
And your family knows too, I'm guessing.
Well, not like older people. Like I'm talking about like my cousins, my age and stuff. Yeah. I don't talk. Those, my family, older family, they expect me to be a virgin. Like,
it's not
an option. We're not even talking about it. Like, are you married? Like, you shouldn't have sex. Like, that's how it is.
You said, are you married?
And that's why it's not even a topic of conversation. Like, oh, have you had sex? Yeah, like it's no.
You're not supposed to have sex until marriage. Until marriage,
yeah. Like African Muslim religion, like it's not. But yeah. So.
And do you ever feel like you're missing out on anything? Like,
honestly, I used to think that. I was like, yo, let me just do it. But then I was like, yo, I don't even got nobody to do it with. I ain't doing it with none of these niggas like out here that just want to fucking leave. Back to the emotional attachment shit. Yeah. Like, but yeah, I used to think like I was missing out on something, but honestly, nah, I just don't give a fuck. It ain't that fucking serious. Honestly, there's so many vibrators and shit out here.
It's facts.
Like, I don't need y'all niggas. Like, I really don't. I'm not talking about like the dildos. I'm talking about like
vibrators, yeah.
But yeah.
And have you done other things besides sex, obviously with men or women or whatever you do?
That's so funny. Yeah, I have.
Okay. No, I'm just asking because there are some virgins that haven't done anything. Yeah. Like, you know, so it's
I have done like sexual stuff.
Oh, okay. So.
But not just anal or anything. Oh, guys.
Okay, not anal.
Like, I'm not, because people be like, oh, I'm still a virgin. Like, I feel like that's still sexual.
Yes. Okay. So I was talking about that yesterday with my friends, right? Because my friend used to go to college with a girl. I'm sorry if you know, that she didn't lose her virginity, but she had anal sex all the time. Like, that was her thing. She had anal sex all the time, but no penetration in the vag. Like, that wasn't happening for her. Okay. So I used to think, like, is she still technically a virgin, or is she just like a not an asshole virgin? Okay. You know, because but that's still penetration in a hole, but not in your. But I guess we assume virginity with vagina hole. Yeah,
I feel like scientifically speaking, yes, she's still a virgin. Okay. Because like her hymen isn't broken yet. Right. But
she still kind of has
sex.
She's
still having sex.
Right. Like, so it's
she's
like
not having vaginal sex.
It's weird.
But it's still sexual intercourse. So I don't know if I'd call her a virgin. I'd probably just say her hymen is still intact. Yeah. But I feel like the word virginity is just so like sound like such a saint. Like, I don't even like saying it like I'm still a virgin. Like, I just be like, oh, I have had sex. Like,
yeah. I have had sex. Could you just feel like people
be like, oh, you celibate? Like, no, sorry. Like, I just
had sex. Yeah. I guess people would assume that as well. Probably like, oh, she's probably celibate, or probably like like you said, waiting for marriage until she does it. Especially because you say you're African Muslim, so like since that's something that's in your religion, some people probably be like, okay, that makes sense. Like, not even question it, like, because they would already assume, like you say, your family already assumes, like.
They expect, like, but I'm like, okay, I want to wait till marriage, right? Okay. Like, ideally, like, I'd love that, for my husband to be
the first one.
Yeah, but bro, what if it's trash? trash?
I know.
What if it's trash?
That'll be really
Like,
bad. But I mean,
what do I know? Like, what trash is though? But like,
yes, exactly, because that would be the first dick you have, and you wouldn't really know if it's trash or good until you.
But what if I just don't like it? Like, I'm just. Oh, what if it's like mad small?
Oh, but I mean, you would probably see it before you even have sex, like
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and sometimes going off topic about small dicks though, like I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Let's.
Let's just go off topic about that. I just want to say, I've had sexual intercourse with, maybe a larger size penis, and that was okay. And then I had sex with medium sized penis, and that was like whoa. And then I had sex with a smaller penis, and I was like okay, like it's not. But I think it's all about how you get me there, and what you're doing with how you're gonna get me there. Even if your shit is small, you might have other tricks with your tongue, your fingers. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then you come with that, and now it's a complete package.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I just want to say, I don't discredit small dicks. Like I'm just saying, like it has to be bigger than 5, or maybe, like I'm sorry, like 5 and up.
5 is right.
5 and up. I think. No, I feel like this is. I don't even know what that is. Oh wait, what size is the iPhone? Like 6 inches?
Oh, 6.1. I think it's 6.1.
Okay.
4.7. One of them is.
No, I think this is 5.1. I think it's 6x4. We gotta Google that. But either way, this is okay. But
this is a good size.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
It looks mad small right now, but I feel like if it was an actual
penis and it was a little thick, you would be like, here. You would be. I don't know if I could even I don't even know. But yeah, like I'm just saying, like you got to think about it, because it depends on the size, the girth. It's just not always about the length. Always, I feel like because somebody could have a big long dick, and that's a pencil dick, and nobody wants that. That sounds like it hurts. You know what I mean? It sounds like stab, stab, stab. But some people. But then you gotta think about it. Some people like that. Like one of my friends, she says that she wants a water bottle. So, yeah, she likes the sizes. She wants her man to have a penis the size of a water bottle.
Bro.
And I'm not talking about the mini water ones. I'm talking about the actual
like
water
the
bottle.
Big Essentia?
Like no, not the Big Essentia.
Or
like a Poland Spring. Like a Poland Spring.
I was there thinking that. Look, there's a Poland Spring right there, bro. That's kind of thick.
And big. That sounds like that looks like it hurts, but okay. I don't know. Listen, to each his own.
I swear.
To each his own. You like what you like. You feel me? Like cheers to that. You like what you like. Like you feel me?
Period.
But yeah, I don't think you should feel like you're missing out, honestly. Like, and I feel like even though I'm not celibate anymore or abstinent anymore, because I was for like 5 months. Thank you. I could go longer, honestly. I feel like after not having sex for 5 months, I could dead ass go longer. Like I could really do it. Like it's not a thing for me, but I do enjoy having sex, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But my whole perspective on sex really changed. Like I really do feel like it's a connection you have with somebody, and sometimes when your connection with someone is so strong, the sex is just like amazing. Like it's just fire. Like you can't even like explain it. And I feel like that's what it should be. Like it should never be like a nut and fuck. Like it should never be like a like a quick little thing. It should be like both of us are pleasuring each other because that's what we want to do. And it should be like us equally being pleasured, not just one-sided or whatever the fuck people be doing and got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at sex now. Like if I have to give you, if I'm giving this, you should be giving that. Like it should be the same thing. It's equal. Like I pleasure you, you pleasure me. It never should be no half-ass shit.
That's a fact.
And that's how I feel. If you're not eating pussy, you're a dub. That's the main
big
thing right
fact.
there. That is the main thing right there. If you're not eating pussy, you are a D-U-B. And I just feel like, because I'm going to spell it right here. Dub. Like, you know how they do it? Like just dub. Like lay it out. Because it's just like, that's just like ridiculous. Like, because men expect you to give them head, but you not going to eat. Okay, no. We're not doing that. But yeah, I don't think you should feel like you're missing out at all. Like, I feel like, listen, do you feel like exactly, like, because you said ideally it would be somebody you would marry. But, like, even the guy that you're talking to now, like, say you end up thinking you might want to. Like, what, besides you not wanting to regret it, like, what qualities would you want in a man that you would actually want to lose your virginity to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
You have to take a sip today.
Because I just thought that off the dome. I didn't even write that down.
Damn,
Like,
I'm good. Yeah. I'm weak. Alright, so what qualities? Qualities. Yeah, like the non-pressuring or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A guy who's loyal.
Okay.
Clean, like hygiene wise.
Hygienic. Yes.
Yeah, very
Yes.
hygienic. Someone who's kind,
Okay.
respectful.
Ooh, he's getting into it.
Yeah, like respectful, like someone who's gentle, but like a gentle giant beast, or whatever.
Okay,
Like like they could do both. You know what I mean? Comforting.
Okay.
Someone who makes you feel safe.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't want to just do it with anybody. Like,
Exactly. That's true.
like
That's so true. That's
somebody
really true.
who respects me and like makes me feel safe and comfortable.
As you should. That's like ideally what anybody would want, either in a partner or just anybody that they're building with. Like that's somebody you always. I think that's just something you would want. It's a man who's there for you, who respects you, and is gonna comfort you. Like just like you would be there for them, comfort them, and respect them. Like so you would want the same thing because you already know that you would give that. So you would just hope that that person would have it too to give it back to you.
That's a big one.
So I agree. Like that's amazing. Yeah.
What? I was gonna say one.
I was not gonna say anything. I'm gonna wait for your connection. That I was gonna say something.
I think you was gonna say it, and
I was gonna say, and like you've never like felt close to doing it before, like ever, right?
okay.
Or have you?
Okay, so there's been times where like, it's been like against it or
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I've never wanted to personally because obviously I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what I can't crave something that I've never had. You know what I mean?
Right.
I guess I didn't.
You can't crave the feeling because you don't know what it is.
Exactly.
You can like crave it maybe mentally,
but
not physically.
Like I can't just be like, yeah, we just want this. It's never been that. But yo, I'm dead. Alright, so yeah, and there's been a time where the guy put it
close,
on it, but and I'm just whoa, oh shit, whoa, Sarah,
so let's pack that.
Yeah, no. I guess they thought I was ready. I mean, I thought it was but they went there.
They went there,
right there.
Yeah, so try that.
And thought they was about to put it in.
You was like,
no.
It is very. I think it's just very such a I feel like losing virginity is such a weird thing, and I feel like people don't talk about it. I never even had that talk with my mom. I don't think we talked about that, and I feel like not enough parents talk to their daughters or sons about that. And I feel like it is something that's it's kind of serious. Your first time being naked in front of somebody.
I mean,
unless you were naked in front of
not
somebody.
these days.
Well, not these days, but some people first time being naked in front of somebody, first time being comfortable with them touching you, seeing you, and now they're about to enter you, sex is not always pretty and butterflies, so it gets sweaty and you make faces and some people moan differently, you know what I mean? So it's it's not just the act, there's so much other stuff that goes into it. So it's when you think about it, losing virginity is such a big thing. It's big because it's just I think that we all have that mentality when we're in high school or even middle school. Our parents always told us have sex with somebody you love, lose your virginity with somebody you love. I always heard that. As a girl, lose your virginity with somebody you love, and I feel
it's always that's what that's what I was saying with the whole marriage thing. Somebody perfect for me, whatever.
Somebody that you're gonna marry, somebody that's gonna love you. Yeah, I think that's something they would always say, and I would be when I got to high school, I was somebody you love. After hearing these people fucking, someone they fucking and they sucking and something, like,
yeah, like
yeah, somebody you love, like, y'all love each other, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know
what I mean? Y'all love each other, and not even like saying, oh, y'all love each other, that means I could do it, but just like, oh, so there's a different perspective of sex. Like, it doesn't. Everybody told me like do it with somebody you love, but there are people here doing it because they just want to do it with that person, like, you know, so
they're cute,
right? Just because they're cute, they like them for 5 minutes. So it's like, it changes your idea of what sex could be sometimes. And I feel like that's why some people might end up having sex young, because it's not even because it's like they want to, but it's just like everybody's experiencing it. I kind of want to try it so I could see what it's about. Like, especially at certain ages, certain generations where it was happening at that age anyway. Like, you know, I was 19 and my friends was already fucking and sucking and all that stuff. I mean, I was doing stuff, but I wasn't fucking like.
Shit, you know, I was in fucking 5th grade and my friend was fucking already. I swear to God, like really fucking already.
That is crazy.
Like, they were like, everybody was fucking, honestly.
That's crazy.
3rd grade, bro. That's word to my mother, bro.
3rd grade.
Word to my mother, bro. Word to my mother. It's just 3rd grade. Niggas was fucking
asses.
Like
3rd grade, like 8, 9. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy that I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yo, we was dead ass in 3rd grade, but like back then, I felt like so grown. I feel like I was so old. Like, I feel like I knew so much.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Streetwise, like,
yeah, just what like life-wise too.
Yeah, like life-wise, not necessarily street. Like, I'm in the hood.
No, but you still do street stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
I agree.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think the first time I ever heard about sex was like 8th grade, probably. No, probably not 8th grade. I'm lying. Probably like 5th or 4th grade. I think people were making fun of this girl's boobs and stuff like that, and like, I don't know, or like asses. I think that was like when stuff better, like booty tag was out and stuff like that. It's like, why are they slapping their asses? Like, what's that about? Like, you know, and then those channels on HBO, like when you was young, like they, you know, at nighttime HBO would turn into some like sexual porn shit. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Yeah, like
I just knew about Channel 59.
That's not that the channel. Channel 59, not only Channel 59, but it was HBO. Like, after a certain time, it would change to some porn shit. Like, it was crazy. But I would just watch it.
I would
just watch it.
Like, I don't know that one.
Like, look at that. Like, even Channel 59, like, oh
yeah, that one. I was just like,
and then I missed out on Tumblr porn, but I heard that was crazy.
Nah, Tumblr porn used to be wild. You see? Late night. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
But that's Twitter all day.
Scroll with your mom behind you.
That's
like,
Twitter all day. Like, Twitter all day. Twitter is so sexual. I mean, like I said, everything is pretty sexual. Like, you know. But yeah, it's really just crazy. But what would you say to other women who are virgins your age? Even just virgins, any age, like.
I would just say, like, honestly, do you, sis? Like, if you want to hold it, hold it. Like, there's nobody pressuring. Well, there should be nobody pressuring you.
Right. It's
yours to give whenever you want to give it. It's like, sorry. I'm like,
no, it's okay. She's like, I'm going.
Like, honestly, it's yours to give when you want to give it. Like, nobody should be pressuring you. It's not theirs. Like,
right.
It's yours. Like, do it with someone who you feel comfortable with, who you're not going to regret it with. Like, someone who, it don't even have to be somebody you like necessarily. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
even like the way I do.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
even though I don't condone that, though. Like, I'll just go back to that. Like, no, I don't. Like, I think it's a good idea off the rip, but then it's like, like, I kind of feel like it kind of changes your perspective on sex. Because if you lose, I feel like your first encounter with sex is with somebody you don't like. It might be easy for you to have sex more times with people you don't like.
That's true.
Without you realizing.
Because you're like, oh, that was easy. Yeah, I could just do it.
Yeah, and it's like, now it's just like, oh, like, I'm just based off sexual attraction and not based off even liking them, which.
Is it even sexual attraction?
I think sexual.
Were you sexually attracted to? Sorry. Watching this.
That's terrible. Please don't watch. No, yeah, I don't really feel like I was. Like, I don't
even feel like it's that. I just feel like it's for the sexual feeling. Maybe, like, you get off of it. Yes. Not even as far as attraction.
Right, because I feel like the the second person that I like had sex with, like I might have caught an emotional attachment to them.
Oh,
which is
because
weird.
of the sexual attraction.
Because I like them, which is crazy. Because you think about it.
I mean, no, but did you have sex before you liked them, or you liked them and then you had sex?
I liked them a little bit and then had sex.
And then you liked them more. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And that can happen.
Yeah.
I think, and I also feel like I've learned like sex can really change your perspective on somebody, and not because
I'm just like, yo, I don't want to hate you, bro.
Yeah, you know, not even that you don't hate them, but you don't want to like them more because of the sex. Like, there's a lot of women.
Niggas really blow my bro. Well, guys just be lying all day. Yeah. Like, it just be little shit. Like, they just be slacking all the time. And I just feel like if I like you more after sex, like, and I just feel like, it's really gonna blow. And now I hate you, bro. Yeah. Like, I feel that. It's a thin line. Now I hate you. Like,
because, like, now I know I can't keep this.
Yeah, like
you know, like I know I have the W.
Exactly.
But the sex is good. And that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, sometimes you can change it, like sex can change your perspective on someone. It's like you might want to date them. You might even want to even go on a date with them, but you want to fuck them because you think that whatever they got is good, and that be happening to the point where
like they might get good head.
Yes, or they just like dick is good, or like they pussy's like good, or they sexy, or like so like they just do it for you to the point where it's like you know what, like although this person's not A, B, and C, I just want to do this. Like I want to have sex with her, like. And you keep doing it. It's just like that. That's how you got so many problems out in this dating world. Because it's like people will just be fucking. Like they be fucking because they like to fuck each other, but like they don't like to do anything. Not anything else, but like they don't want to be together. But they like to fuck.
And I just feel like,
but it's
that's a big fact. And I just feel like there's a lot of well, I don't know if this really happens like that anymore. Well, because I'm not the one to be gassed. But there just be a lot of guys that just be like lying like to the girls about how they feel about them in order to have sex with them. Yeah. Like I know that was a big thing before, but I don't know if it's still going on. But I just feel like now it's just so much easier, like to just have sex. Like, well, you don't even gotta lie no more. Like, no. You don't even gotta fake the sex. Like, just you gotta fake it. You don't gotta fake it, bro. Just like be honest. But all right, I want to say this before I forget to say it. Right. Okay. A lot of people have this misconception about like being someone who hasn't had sex yet and being sexual. Like because I like to. Well, I'm not saying I like to call myself, but like I've described myself as a sexual virgin. Okay. Like in a conversation with someone before. Okay. That was like, oh, how you freaky, but like. You're a virgin. Exactly. I'm like, I understand that I'm a sexual virgin, and it was like, whoa, like that's like you can't be that basically. That's what was that fucking word? A double conundrum. They wasn't that fancy. Okay. It was like a double. That's double. I think it was double conundrum. They didn't say that though. I would remember conundrum. I think I'm saying it wrong. It was like, that's I don't know. Basically, I'm being a hypocrite. Entendre? Oh, maybe. Is that? I don't even think they said that. I swear, I probably just said some dumb shit. I know it is something. It sounds like it is something. Okay, double conundrum definition is a scenario in which the answer to a problem creates another problem, or sometimes even worse than the original. So maybe it's not that. Maybe that's double not entendre. That. Maybe that's not that. Check double entendre. Double entendre? Yeah. Or when I hear that, I be like, is getting hard, Jay-Z harder be like, spell. Double entendre, don't even ask me how. Con medicine flow connected to higher power. Okay, got a little bit of a rapper in here. Yo, we should freestyle. Oh, shit. Did you freestyle? Remember that time we freestyle? Yes, bro. Smacked in the car. And wait, was we even in the car? No, we was in your friend's crib by BCC. Oh, yes. And then we did it in the hallway once. Yes. We was always fucking freestyling, man. A word expression capable of two interpretations. Okay. That's what it is. A double entendre. Yeah. Okay. So, basically he was like, oh, that's a double entendre. Let me just say double entendre. I don't really think that's what he said. Okay. But basically, I'm being a hypocrite. Mm-hmm. You can't be a sexual virgin. So I'm like, first of all, yes, you can because I'm one.
Right. Like how you gonna tell me?
I'm like, I think you're associating the word sexual with actual sex. Like,
that's true.
It's not that. So I went to Google. So we're gonna look it up right now. Look it up right now, actually, because sexual a lot of people out there be like, that's the big reason why everyone be like, oh, you're lying or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I could be a freaky virgin. Leave me alone.
That's facts.
First of all, it says sexual is relating to the instincts, physiological processes, and activities connected with physical attraction or intimate physical contact between individuals. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're engaging in sexual intercourse. You can be sexually attracted to physically attracted to someone. Right. And, that's sexual. Like, it said she had felt the thrill of a sexual attraction. Like, you think someone's cute. Like, you
feel sexually attracted to them. Like, you want to do other things and just kiss them.
Maybe you even want to just kiss them.
Right.
That's considered sexual.
Yes.
Like,
That's true. I just said you do more than kiss them. Yeah. Kissing is a sexual act as well because it can lead to other things.
Exactly. Yeah. Think about it. If you kiss that word, you getting like
fired. Yeah, because that's sexual.
Sexual.
Like harassment or like sexual. I don't know what that would be kind of.
Sexual act.
Conduct. Sexual misconduct.
Yeah, sexual misconduct. That sounds about right.
Yeah, but that's true. Like I never thought about that. Like, but you can be intimate. You can be sexual and not have sex. Like, you can definitely do that. Like big other things like flirting. Flirting is a form of sexual act.
Like.
Because it's insinuating.
Why do you think it's such a big deal? Like when people flirt in relationships,
right? Because the intention is to lead to other things. Like yes, I agree.
Sexual,
wow, that's interesting. See, I learned something on every episode. That's an interesting perspective. I never thought about it like that, but that's true. You could be sexual.
I'm glad he said that because honestly, it made me like even look up that word because I knew like in my head I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
When I say that, but like
you just want to
looking at I'm like
looking at it like that makes sense.
Yeah, I sent it to him and I'm like, you're associating the word sexual with actual sex, and that's why you think like. I'm lying, number one. Number two, you trying to really press this shit because you're like, you say you sexual, like.
So you probably so you do stuff, but now you're saying you don't have sex.
That makes no sense. Exactly, like
not putting the two and two together. But I can see how they could not put the two and two together. That you're not saying that you actually have sex. Mm-hmm. You know? Because why would you lie about being a virgin?
Like why, first of all, why do I need to lie to you? Like you think. If I don't want to fuck you, bro, I don't want to fuck you, bro.
Right, you don't have to, like.
And I might find you sexy and shit, but like if I'm not ready to have sex, maybe in my mind I'll be fucking you in my mind but some shit. But like I don't want to lose it to you. Like you don't have the qualities
that you want. Yeah.
That like I want. You don't possess them.
Do you feel like some people would say then, or the guys would feel like? I guess you're teasing them because like you're doing stuff with them, but you're not taking it to that level that they feel like it should be. Like,
yeah, I'm teasing you, bro. Like we don't need to be. Yeah, it's always that. Like, oh, you would tease, how much, bro? It's really we don't have to be in this position,
right? And like you said, if you tell them,
I told you off rip. Like you already know. You think you about to.
And what exactly do you tell them? Like,
bro, I'm a virgin. I be like, well, sometimes I use that word if they like, or like, somebody even ask me, oh, what, you a virgin? And I'm like, actually.
Yes.
But I usually like to say like, well, I've never had sex before, so that's why. And I like to like, even if it's not a situation where I have to bring it up, like in a conversation, I'm gonna throw that in there, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I'm like, cause niggas, like, let me start saying niggas. Guys like to ask, oh, why you don't have a boyfriend? Like, why you not in a relationship? And I be like, well, it's because I've never had sex before, and I just feel like in a relationship you're not having sex, and I don't want to get into a relationship.
Okay.
And that's like one of the steps, and then after that everything falls to shit or something. Like it's like, oh, we're in a relationship, we just have sex, and now back to the relationship.
So you don't even want to be in a relationship and have sex.
I don't.
You really just want to wait till marriage, sounds like.
I don't know. I don't think I want that boyfriend. Oh yeah, I listen to my boyfriend and then
you want to listen to your husband?
Yeah, I would love to, but back to that thing, bro. Like you're supposed to be. Guys, just hear me out for 1 second, right?
Okay.
You're supposed to be with your husband, like your spouse for like the rest of your life, right?
Right.
So like, I'm supposed to have one dick for the rest of my life.
So you're gonna wait till marriage? That's what it's looking like. One dick for the rest of your life.
No, that's like.
So it's looking like if you wait.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, it is. It. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you and be one of those people that be like, no, like you're gonna love it and like it's gonna be great and you guys will. No. You need to have experience and you should experience other dicks. It's okay, like because I'm guaranteeing you,
and I feel like
I'm guaranteeing your husband is gonna have tried some pussy,
and I feel like he's gonna appreciate my experience.
Yes, and it's like that kind of back. Yeah,
he better have shit.
You see,
you better know what you're doing.
It's like you wouldn't want to lose your virginity to a virgin, now would you?
Okay. Alright. Honestly, I feel like that'd be kind of nice.
Okay. I feel like it might be kind of nice and confusing because we both don't know what the fuck we're doing. But it might.
I mean, but like, I feel like I know what I'm doing, though. I don't feel like, right? It's like common sense, no?
No, I don't know. That's a good question because, I feel like, alright, I am not a like sexual master, so I don't know. But I just feel like,
yeah, right, girl. I love you.
Oh, no.
First of all, I done cracked this shit. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You didn't crack it off. You just gotta put it back down.
Oh.
No, I don't. I just no. When I first started having sex, I really didn't know how to do everything. And
what's everything?
Like I didn't know how to ride. Okay. That I had to learn how to do that. And I learned how to do that because not every guy is the same size. Not every guy has the same dick. I mean, I say size, I mean like in length. So you have to ride different guys different ways. You can't ride a tall guy the same way you ride a short guy. It's not the same. Like your body's gonna be differently angled because of where their pelvis is on their body. Think about it. A short guy's pelvis is gonna be shorter. Taller, he's gonna have more space. So you're gonna have to you might have to maneuver different for different type of people and different type of things. You can't ride. I feel like you can't ride everything the same way. Like you just can't. I don't know. I just feel like you can't. Maybe I'm wrong. Ladies, let me know.
Okay. Well, just thinking of like a male body, I just feel like the pelvis is just under the what is that, the torso?
Yeah, like it's like
just under it.
Right here, just where ours is. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
but think
for
about
every guy, it would just be there.
Right, but think about it. When we stand next to each other, your pelvis is higher than mine.
Mine's lower than yours. What if you just go like to the point? I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard to explain. I don't even know how to explain it. And even like, okay, like I would say like even in I guess doggy position, like I had to learn how to throw it back. Like I don't know, like I could dance, right? Mm. And you feel like I could dance,
but
like,
can you do it on
it? Right? Like can you do it on the dick? That's the question.
Ladies mention a lot.
They do because it's a serious thing. Like I had to learn. Like basically, I feel like kind of sex is kind of like a beat. It's kind of like a rhythm. So like I had to kind of learn that okay, like do it like that and not like just do it like like I don't know like. I just had to learn certain things. Also, like, I'm not flexible. Some bitches is flexible. They legs go to the back, legs go to the side. I can't do all of that. You know what I mean? So there's certain things I cannot do. Like, or I can't be pushed to do, or it might hurt me. So I can't just like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you kind of have to maneuver, like, and find out different shit and do different shit. It seems simple. Like, when you think about sex, like, okay, it's just penis and vagina. Like, but it's not. And then I feel like as women, our bodies are just so complex. Like, I don't know, like, I didn't have my first orgasm until I was, like, almost 20-something, right? 22, maybe. 20s. You know, so it's like, you know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot that happens to a lot of women. I actually should Google that.
Okay, wait, actually, I have a question.
I wasn't recording this whole time.
You're lying.
Okay, it's all right. Because what I'm going to do is... Did you turn the AC back on?
There's no audio on this?
No, it is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the audio. Look at his face.
That's OD.
That was such juicy shit. You see what happened?
Wait, the misconception, everything, nothing
is there. Okay, it's right. It's okay. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna use the audio from the camera, and I'm gonna learn how to tweak it. That's what I have to do. Because at first, I got the audio from the first one. All I have to do is take the audio from the camera and bring it down, and then kind of just change the reverb, probably, and denoise it, and it'll probably sound fine. So it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Positivity.
You gotta be positive.
Yes, we're gonna get through this.
Okay, now we're recording though. Now we're recording. But fuck, I don't even know what I was saying because I'm just disappointed myself.
Yeah.
Zane, refill us and check the camera. Refill us. I just can't believe this shit. I just did. I looked at it and I was like, oh, the button is not on. Oh wait, maybe it was.
Wait, you just turned it on? Cause when I looked at it, it was on. It's off now.
Oh, the battery.
It was on?
Battery.
Oh, so the battery just died somewhere.
I think so.
Like, what would you say is like your ideal way to like lose it, or what do you think, like imagining, or like, not that you can like, I guess, imagine it because you don't want to plan it, right? But like,
yeah, definitely don't want to plan
like, but if like, how are you think you want to though? Like,
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I want it to be like in a nice room.
Okay. You want it to be like romantic, like.
It'd be nice if it was romantic.
Right.
Yeah, amazing if it was romantic.
Yeah.
But I feel like the romantic part is not more of an aesthetic.
Okay, what you're saying, yeah.
It's more of a connection.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as long as it's like very intimate and I feel like I'm into it, you know, then I'd be okay.
Well, that was a bar, intimate and into it. I like that.
You know, Cassie Dead said that.
Did she really in her song?
Not intimate.
I'm just into
something.
But I'm into it. You're not into it.
I'm
okay, into it. Okay.
I already doesn't give it up.
I forgot that song.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long way to go. Oh, tell me if you love me. Wanna rock me. Oh,
think
because you got a long way to go. Wow, that was really a throwback.
No, we didn't just do that though.
No, yeah. On the last episode, I sang Moesha, and Moesha was fire. Right. You know, that's the best part.
No to the.
But either way, yeah, I think this.
Oh, but yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Should I repeat that misconception part, or should we just wait to the?
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
I got it.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. We had a little audio situation too, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, technical difficulties. But I really hope that like. I don't know. Like this episode is not to make anyone feel bad about like losing your virginity.
Right. No, that's
like,
not what this is about at all.
No matter what your age is, I just feel like it's a personal thing. Like no, it's nobody's business.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a personal thing, and it should only be between you and the person that you're engaging in that activity with.
Exactly.
Period.
Whether you're a virgin or not, still,
exactly.
like you know what I mean.
Period. Any activity that's between you and the
that
other person.
Right.
That's why you should always do it with someone that you trust and someone that you know you're open with and feel comfortable with, because you don't want to ever be exploited or
exposed, anything like that. Yeah.
Anything like that. So
I agree. I wanted to do this episode, and I was like, it's so crazy. I'm like, damn, like I had to think, like, do I know any virgins that are older? Like, and I thought about it, I'm like,
you know what's crazy? Because I feel like you asked me like a question like why I haven't had sex when I first met you.
Yeah. Damn, y'all see
before you even had the podcast.
Yeah, before I even asked. I just wanted to, because it's interesting, because it's like at that point I think we were like what, 21, 22 maybe. Probably, yeah, like, and it was still that was still shocking to me, even though I just had lost it a few years back. It was still like, oh, like there's still people that are older. Like it made me realize, like that's why I said, like realizing that made me realize, like you could have waited, like you know what I mean. Like it was not that long. Like it wasn't gonna do nothing to you, you know. But I agree. This episode is actually just to bring awareness to it, just to like tell people to embrace it, and also just to give people that insight, like you know, like especially about the pressuring. That's a big one. Like you know. Women already feel pressured into sex, and so you being a virgin is probably a bigger pressure because you're dealing with men that already have such, I guess, high sex drives and already experience sex. So to them, it's like, you're beautiful and we're doing this and that, so we must do this. Like, you know, that's what I always do.
Yeah, it's a part of everyone's natural lives now.
Yeah, sex.
So it's like sex. It's just a part of everyone's natural lives now. So like when they hear that someone is not having sex,
it's a shock.
It's a shocker. Like when they're not being penetrated, and it's like, honestly, to me, it's not that fucking serious. Like
no,
just
it's not.
because it's just been me for like as long as I've known me.
Yeah.
Like it's just not that big. Like not that big of a deal to me. But I just like. Like I said before, like I really don't even like talking about it.
Right.
And I was low key, like high key, mad nervous about doing this episode.
She was gonna dub me, Mal. She was gonna be like, you know what I mean? I cannot make
it. I was like, yo, like I don't want everybody like, cause like I said, it's nobody's business.
Really. Right.
Not that I'm saying like, oh, like I don't need to tell nobody.
Right. You just
but
don't
like
feel
I don't want
to
to
share.
be,
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want to be like judged in any type of way, like.
And you know what the crazy thing is, you'll be judged either way. Sadly, it's sad, but it's like whether you'll not have sex, you're a virgin. It's like, oh, you're like a prude, you didn't have sex. Like, what do you think? Blah blah blah. Yeah. You do have sex, you're a hoe, you're a slut. So it's like, you know, what the fuck do I do? Do I fuck? Do I not fuck? Like, what's gonna happen? Either way, people are gonna judge, and I just feel like at the end of the day, fuck people who are judging because you know, like. Listen, we all have different lives. We all walk different paths. If that's what you chose to do, that's what you chose to do. We are all are not in no position to judge anybody. So I feel like, you know, like just respect people's decisions, just like you said. And that's like I think like the main takeaway from this episode is respect people's decisions, because once you respect people's decisions, that's it. Like there's no need to pressure. There's no need to wonder. There's no need to think about anything. It's like this is what it is, and that's that. Like,
and there's a difference between respecting my decision and accepting it too. Like,
exactly.
You know? Just you don't have to like agree with what the fuck I do. Just
respect
that's
it.
That's just what I do. Like just if you don't want to get with it, just get away from it.
Yeah. So basically, we're just wrapping up episode 16. No interruptions. Okay.
You're really wow. All right, take 4.
Okay. We're just wrapping up episode 16, and we're just talking about the takeaways and like, you know, basically like, you know, this episode is to educate, it's to insight, and just to like kind of comfort also, like just to let everybody know, like you said, like it doesn't matter what age you do it. It's all about your comfortability, not regretting it, and doing what you want to do, like, you know.
Yeah, I was saying like it's just like kind of like a conversation, like we're just you know, like there's people out there that, you know, are not doing it yet.
Yes,
so
exactly, not doing much. Like there's still people out there that don't have experience, and I think because some people who have sex or people who have a lot of experience, because we think everybody our age does, and automatically, because we've been probably, some of us have been doing it for a long time, or some of us started midway, but like you just automatically assume like you 24, like you're doing stuff, like, but it's not even about age either. Like it's just about doing what you want to do when you want to do it. Like
that's a fact.
It has nothing to do with your age. Like
like I was saying, there's nobody's business. Like it's yours.
Well, yeah, but you still maybe let me correct that, because I don't think you should lose it so young too. Like so. Yeah. You know.
But I don't know. Who knows? Like life is unpredictable. Like who knows what's gonna happen in the future? I just feel like as long as I'm okay with it, then, you know.
Then that's it, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like it's...
Yeah. You heard it here.
Yellow.
That's it.
No, don't say it like that.
What? What, that you heard it here?
Nah, because after that, it's like, you heard it here first. Like,
not that you heard it here first. I wouldn't say you heard it first. I just said you heard it here.
Nah.
You know? No.
Nah.
Okay, so you didn't hear it here.
But, nah, you didn't hear it here.
You didn't hear it here, but...
Nah, I just mean to say, like, basically, like, I don't want anybody to think, like, I'm out here maybe, like, acting like a saint, or I'm just saying, like, oh, I'm a virgin, and da-da-da. Like, that. No, I'm not, like, it's life, bro. Like, just think some things happen when they do, and some things just don't happen. Like, you know, like, but I don't know, like... I'm just taking things day by day. Like, I'm living my life.
As you should.
You know? So, yeah.
So, that's the wrap for episode 16. She wrapped it up real good. I didn't even have to say nothing.
I'm done.
So, yeah, thank you for joining, Awa. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
For joining and sharing your story. I feel honored that you came on and shared, because that's not a It's not easy. It's not a big thing. I don't feel like most people do that. So I really commend you. But thank you for coming on and sharing. And everybody, like, comment, subscribe. Especially my ladies. Like, I want to know.
That's a fact.
I want to hear from y'all. Thank you. Thank you for fucking with the kids.